Hey everybody, welcome to Go for Green Living Homestead. My name is Daniel, and today we're out here at my solar system. Woohoo! Well, there's a slight problem, but it's a good problem, not a bad problem. Y'all know that I got the Edison batteries on there, and they're used. So what I'm doing is I'm sending as much power as I possibly can to them to make them boil, to keep them boiling, to circulate all of that fluid in there, to make them new again. So anyway, and with Edison's you can do that. You can boil the crap out of them and then bring them all the way down to zero, then bring them all the way back up, so it's not going to bother them. But anyway, as you can see here, that as they're coming back to life, I'm at over 33 volts, and I have a 24 volt system. So I have to remove a battery. So I'm going to try to remove one. I might have to remove two, but I'm going to try to remove just one battery and see if that lowers the voltage down, because as you can see here, I have a fault on my inverter. And what the fault is telling me is that there's too much power at the battery bank. So I thought y'all would like to see, come join me in this, and what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect one of these batteries. Now, every time you hook up that little brain of the charge controller, it gives a little spark, and every time it scares me, so y'all get to watch me jump. It's not enough to shock me, because I disconnect the batteries and I disconnect the solar panels, and we'll do that first. Alright, so y'all come in here and we'll get started. This one is the one right here we're going to take off here. It's not going to be that much of a trouble. It's not going to be a problem. We're going to have to disconnect this and disconnect this, which won't be no problem. We're going to have to disconnect this, and this is going to spark, so y'all get to see that spark. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to disconnect these. We're going to turn off the battery bank, and we're going to turn off the solar panels so that there's no electricity coming to these. Alright, we have them up. Now, let's take off our positive wires here. So, that won't be hard. We just have a little adjustable, a little ratchet here. Oh, this turned off. It's wanting to shock a little bit, so it's want to be connected up. So we're going to put that right up there so it stays far enough away from that one, and we're going to disconnect this right here. Take off this bus bar. Hope I'm not blocking everything. Right. And now I like to put the screws right back so I don't misplace them anywhere. I know I couldn't be the only one in the world that does that, but hey, I might be. So we put these back so they're not lost. Alright, now that's disconnected. Now this is the plus right there. You see the plus right there. So we need to bring our wires, which is these right here. Just like this. And we have our little bolt. And I'm going to go ahead and put through there. Now this is going to shock when I touch it. Just show you. See that? If I could hold on to the ratchet and not drop it. Alright, now Alright. We're going to put them in there through there so the bolt is already sticking through there. Now this is going to shock when I put it on there. It's going to spark. I mean, it ain't nothing that's dangerous. It's just the little brain working. See? That was nothing. Try to make sure I'm out of the way. All right. Now, let's check our voltage. Alright guys, as you can see, it fixed the problem. You know, who would have thought? You know, you're producing too much power, but that's a good thing. And so what we did is we recharged an Edison battery fully back, and we got our voltage back down to 30.5, which is exactly where I wanted to get it. So now the inverter is not faulting, so we're good to go. Alright everybody, I'd like for everybody to consider to go over to our Patreon video and become one of our patrons, because of our patrons this video was brought to y'all. So become part of our family, become a part of Go for Green Living Homestead. Alright guys, Ani Ove Ocha means I love you in Hebrew. Later guys.